Yo homies, welcome back to Merged Zekrom, your go-to spot for the dopest Pokemon Rom-Hacks, GBA Legends, and underground fan-made games that deserve way more hype. Today, we're counting down 5 underrated but legendary Pokemon Rom-Hacks you've gotta try, especially when the mainline games start to feel repetitive. These games? They'll test your skill, blow your mind with their stories, and keep you locked in for hours. So let's not waste time. Let's dive straight into these hidden gems. Coming in at number 5 is Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. And let me just say this. If you think you're a real Pokemon master, this game will humble you. Built on the classic Emerald, this ROM hack completely overhauls the difficulty to give players a hardcore competitive experience. It's not just about grinding, it's about strategizing, predicting, and mastering type synergy. Features in depth. All 386 Pokemon, from Gen 1 to Gen 3, are available. Yes, even the ones you never see in Hoenn. Every trainer battle is EV optimized, using strong movesets and held items. Forget casual play, this is a battle of brains. No healing items allowed in battle. You'll need to rely on your Pokemon's natural durability and smart switching. Wild Pokemon have competitive move pools and perfect IVs, making team building incredibly deep. Gyms come at you with insane team builds, often including full teams of 6 with solid coverage and synergy. Why it's legendary? It's not just a challenge, it's a masterclass in battle mechanics. Emerald Kaizo is the game you play when you're bored of everything being easy mode. It has zero hand-holding, and that's exactly why it deserves respect. At number 4 is a beautiful blend of original storytelling, unique mechanics, and clean aesthetics. This is Pokemon Source. Set in the brand new Hoopest region, this game explores time fractures, ancient artifacts, and mysterious solar energy, all tied to your journey as the protagonist, who's more than just a regular trainer. What makes Soul stand out? A full-scale original story, with heavy focus on family, memory loss, and a mysterious force threatening time itself. Introduces a brand new synchro feature, where your Pokemon and trainer synchronize mid-battle to unleash boosted stats or new abilities. 4 difficulty modes, so whether you're a casual player or hardcore strategist, it adapts to your style. New Mega Evolutions and expanded decks to include select Pokemon up to Gen 7. Graphically, it's stunning custom tile sets, battle animations, and an aesthetic that feels somewhere between modern Gen 6 and Fire Red. What makes it legendary? This game gives Pokemon X and Y level depth in a GBA engine. The story keeps pulling you back with twists, and the battle system makes every encounter exciting. It's a polished, lore-rich experience that never feels like a hack. It feels like a full-on alternate universe Pokemon game. At number 3, we've got Pokemon Scythe, a game that dares to go darker, deeper, and way more dystopian than your average fan project. Set in the war-ravaged Colin region, Scythe drops you into a post-calamity world still reeling from past events. It's directly connected to the storylines of Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon Reborn, creating a crossover-style narrative that deals with politics, resistance, and betrayal. Why Scythe is different? The storyline is deeply mature. We're talking mass corruption, war crimes, and a shadow Pokemon regime, themes you'd never see in mainline games. Shadow Pokemon make a massive return, and purification is part of your progression system. Custom battle sprites, overworld tiles, and hauntingly good music that perfectly captures its grim atmosphere. Boss battles often use tricky strategies like weather span, status abuse, and terrain control. No battle is predictable. Tons of dialogue trees and side missions with real consequences depending on your actions. Why it's legendary. Scythe brings a gritty RPG vibe to the Pokemon world. It's intense, it's emotional, and it respects your intelligence. If you're tired of "let's stop teen whatever" plots, this game will hit different. Second on our list is an artistic and mythological experience wrapped in a Pokemon game. This is Pokemon Elysium, and trust me, you won't forget this one. Inspired by ancient myths, gods, and lost civilizations, Elysium doesn't just tell a story, it immerses you in a legend. It draws from themes like destiny, divine intervention, and heroism in a world on the edge of collapse. What sets Elysium apart? A full custom region named Ilaria, filled with ruins, temples, and lost secrets. A branching storyline where your choices actually impact which ending you receive. Introduces divine beasts and unique Pokemon that function as guardians of the elements, not just strong, but tied to lore. A gorgeous blend of GBA graphics with DS-style menu overlays and UI polish. The difficulty scales based on your in-game actions. Train too fast and the world adapts. Slack off and the enemy gains ground. Why it's legendary. Elysium blends the mythical and mechanical like no other. It doesn't feel like a Pokemon game. It feels like you've stepped into a forgotten legend and you're now part of the prophecy. For players who crave emotion and atmosphere, Elysium delivers. Oh. And finally, at number 1, we've got a game that redefines what a fan-made Pokemon title can be. This is Pokemon Nameless, a story-rich, world-building powerhouse of a ROM hack that takes place in the post-apocalyptic Zeri region. Developed as a sequel to Victory Fire and Resolute, Nameless is bold, brilliant, and incredibly ambitious. Why Nameless is a masterpiece? You play as a female protagonist, Cronia, caught in a collapsing world where divine beasts and shadow plots intertwine. Features an enormous overworld with side stories, post-game arcs, and hidden content everywhere. Every character, even minor ones, are given motivation, backstories, and dialogue depth. Uses updated battle mechanics, custom sprites, and dynamic camera shifts during key events. Emotional moments, betrayal arcs, and legendary crossovers with previous games from the same universe. Why it's legendary. Nameless doesn't feel like a ROM hack. It feels like a canon alternate universe. It's got all the heart of a fan game, but the polish and storytelling of a professional JRPG. If you want to play something that hits you in the heart and keeps hitting, this is the one. So there you have the top 5 underrated but legendary Pokemon ROM hacks you have to try if you're bored of the usual stuff. Each one of these games offers something radically different, whether it's story, difficulty, or mechanics. Sometimes it can de-rager each and away when life is coming from time. Which one are you gonna dive into first? Have you played any of them already? Let me know in the comments below, and let's keep the ROM hack conversation rolling. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell because at Merged Zekrom, we're just getting started. Stay legendary, trainers.